At the edge of the silver desert stood a lonely wind tower where birds rarely flew. People said the wind there carried dreams that were too shy to grow. Inside the tower lived a girl named Mira, whose job was to clean fallen sand from the broken bells. Myra did not remember her parents, but she had one treasure, a feather made of glass. The feather was smooth and clear like frozen water. When Myra held it close to her ear, she thought she could hear someone breathing softly. One afternoon, while polishing the tallest bell, Myra heard crying. She followed the sound to an old cracked window near the top of the tower. Outside, a small sand bird was trapped inside a spinning wind circle. "Help me," the bird whispered. Myra pressed her glass feather into the wind. The feather began to glow faintly. Slowly, the wind circle opened like a door, and the sand bird fell gently into Myra's hands. The bird was tiny and golden under the desert sun. "Thank you," the bird said. "I am the last sand sky bird. My family sleeps inside the desert wind." Myra did not understand, but she gave the bird a drop of water from her lunch cup. That night, something strange happened. The glass feather grew warm and hummed like a sleeping bell. When Myra held it outside the window, the desert wind turned into soft music. Tiny lights moved inside the sand like swimming stars. The sand bird spoke again. "The desert is lonely because people stop listening to the wind's dreams." "What are wind dreams?" Myra asked. "Stories people forget to tell the sky." The next morning, Myra climbed the tower and rang the broken bells one by one. She did not know any songs, so she whispered memories instead. She spoke about the old woman who once shared sweet orange bread with her. She spoke about children laughing near the dry fountain. She spoke about how the sky looked when rain almost came, but changed its mind. As Myra spoke, the glass feather grew brighter. The desert wind carried her words away. That evening, the first drop of rain fell on the silver desert. Not a storm, just a single shining drop. Then another. Then slowly, like shy footsteps, more rain followed. The sand bird flew into the sky and circled the wind tower. "Remember this?" the bird said before disappearing into the clouds. "When someone listens to the wind, lonely places can learn to dream again." After that day, the desert began to change. Green grass slept under thin layers of sand. Small flowers with silver petals bloomed during cool nights. People from far villages came to listen to the wind tower's bells. Mira kept the glass feather in her pocket. Sometimes, on quiet evenings, she could hear breathing inside it. Not sad breathing, the kind that belongs to someone waiting for the sky to answer. And it is said that if you stand in the silver desert when the first raindrop falls, you may hear a girl whispering stories to the wind, so the world will never forget how to dream. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join more magical adventures. Remember, a little hope and kindness can turn even the quietest place into something beautiful. See you in the next story.